drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. All the bitches on my swag. And nigga be mad. We ain't talking about nothing. Hey, and all talking about the bag. I got a whole lot of drip.
Show off.
Kind of rock. Me, I'm just confident, dog. Others say I'm kind of cocky. Me, I'm a trendsetter. I make these niggas wanna copy. I do. You know I keep the batters around me and I bring kind of sloppy. I make it wetter than okra. Me, I can't do mediocre. I'm a tight plate nigga. Everything next level. I got to put my shades on just to look at my bezel. What else? Bitch so bad to me, they make me put it in the. See, she more than a snack. Me, I do more than just rap. Both niggas sit back and cap. Before I go broke, I go back to the trap. Back to the booth, you just in the ass. Man, I will not put myself on the map. Man, I will not put myself on the map. CEO nigga ain't never gonna cap. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. All the bitches love my swag.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all already know it is WQEB 97.3. I'm your host, Queen Evelina. Welcome to the Radio Cafe Live. I'm so excited today, y'all. This is a special exclusive that we're bringing to you. Shout out to everybody tuned in on TikTok. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in to us on Instagram. And of course, shout out to everybody that is joining us right now on the YouTube. I got my girl, Renee Atkins, in the building from Black Global. Okay, Black Global, and she also brought one of her artists with her today, Bigg Jigg.
Yes. Radio and Film Summit almost in full effect. 2025. Bigg Jigg.
August is going to be lit. Now, Bigg Jigg, you just performed with us at the Camel Brunch. Okay, you was out there supporting.
Uh-oh.
Sound went out.
Your network is dropping.
Queen, your sound went out.
Okay, probably because the Wi-Fi's on. Okay, we fixed that. Go ahead. You got me now?
Yep, I got you now.
Can I hear you? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so we don't know why I'm dropping. But as I was saying, we just got an opportunity to see you perform your new single at the Camel Brunch at Piedmont Park.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely shout out to you for the Camel Brunch and rub elbows with my partner PB Pluto. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we was in that thing. It was about 200 degrees outside though, but you know.
Right. Absolutely. Awesome stuff. So how did you hook up with Renee?
Actually this cat I call my uncle, man. Y'all know him, Anzi, AJ. Me and him been close for like the last 15, 20 years. And even before I moved to Georgia. So he had hit me up and was like, hey, do you know about this going down in August? I know the people who thing it is. I said, oh, okay. I said, no, I'd like to be a part of it. So then he called her with me on the phone and we got to talking and we ended up like having deeper discussions outside of the phone call with me, and it was like a perfect fit. I was like, dang, she got what I need, and I'm somebody that's already moving, so it was just a perfect fit.
Okay, yes, and that is one of the things that Renee has been known for, being a perfect fit, especially when it comes to the film industry, or you could just say entertainment as a whole. So, Renee, I will ask you, what does film mean to you?
Expression, storytelling. It tells the culture. It tells what's really going on around. Pay close attention to what's really going on. It's a message, right? You know, just as there's messages in music. So marrying the two, that's how I came up with this baby that I birthed, the Radio Music and Film Alliance of Georgia. To help artists merge the two together to connect both entities, industries, menteeships together.
Okay. So how important was it to bring a summit right now in this particular climate when you have major studios that are leaving Atlanta?
Well, this is the third year, so let's start there. So as you know, Queen, I've been doing workshops and giving back to culture for the past 15 years. Okay. On that level. But bringing the summit together is a place to where we can network the net worth, we can connect and elevate the culture, the brand, and then we can bring in people that really do what they say they do with credentials that's fact checked and can give out solid sound jewels and gems to help them further their career. That's a pet peeve to me. Leadership and direction is everything. And if you just connect with the right person at the right time, that's going to open doors. But if you get the right information at the right time, that's going to change your life. Okay. So just bringing those things together, my phone rings all day, all night. Miss Renee, can you tell me this? Can you help me this? So I said, you know what? I need to just bring this unit together. Let the foundation do what we do to help artists, but bring the summit together brings radio, music, film, DJ, casting directors. This year we have grown so many legs until I'm like, okay, we're gonna be an octopus around here in a minute. But it's a blessing to just see all of the people now really seeing what we've been working hard to do, and now want to be part of it. So I'm thankful.
Okay. So now it's one thing to have the concept and a whole nother thing to actually put on the production. We've had the pleasure of attending not only the second Radio Music Film Conference, but we also was at the inaugural one. And you were one of the first people to actually put Southern Soul on the map. Like everybody's in the Southern Soul right now, but you were one of the first people to actually give it a mainstream platform. How does it feel to see how far Southern Soul has come since your first conference?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been in music, entertainment, record promoting side since the early 90s, 89 to be exact. So to just be able, 18, 19 years old, and here I am with Johnny Guitar Watson and Johnny Taylor, because I was working for Belmont Records. And I'm like, I don't know these people, but I my mom listening to those songs. So to now see the blues mixed with the R&B to come together for Southern Soul and have so many clients that are Southern Soul artists, the platforms grow and open up to them, it just brings me joy. But first year I really wanted to invite key DJs, and Frank came out, and the Atlanta DJs really tapped in. It was like we're trying to take them a record, but now I don't play no Southern Soul. I don't want to hear that. So now it's just good feeling music. So now we got Trail Ride going. We got Southern rap, we got Southern jazz, we got Southern gospel, we got Southern hip hop. So the genre has grown legs of it. So I'm just thankful to be a part of the movement. And when I look at some of our artists that have just connected and rocked this baby with me, look at where they're going and where they're at. So we're excited. We're excited.
Yes. I mean, Mike Clark Jr. just got signed to Atlantic Records.
Yep.
That's huge.
We honored him last year. You remember him from the first year. I've been tracking that young man for like 4 years. He signed with Snoop. So we stay in contact. I got another hot one. Houston Cowboys in the family. Yas Tish is in the family. Fair Jones is in the family. So listen, I got a lot of Southern Soul babies that I'm rocking right now, and I'm just excited for them on where they're about to go.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so Jigg, I'm gonna ask you, what do you feel has been the biggest change in the industry between music and film? Because now we're dealing a lot with streaming. Do you feel streaming has been a benefit to the industry, or has it really been a con towards the industry?
Yeah, it definitely has not been a benefit for the artist aspect of it. We getting pennies on not even pennies on a dollar. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely not been a good situation for the artist. But as far as your other question, when you said what else did you say? Oh, you said about the artist. What was the other question you asked? You said something about
what has changed.
Oh, what has changed?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing between music and film,
yes,
film has took over. Film is like the new hot thing now. Everybody trying to get in movies more than is rapping now because they seeing that there's other ways, other opportunities to get money. Not only that, you get your music placed in these movies and all. So that's like the new trap spot now. Movies, you know what I'm saying?
Hollywood.
Everybody doing it, you know what I mean, right? And it was the other question. What was the last question you asked?
No, that was the question.
Okay,
about
yes.
kind of like the impact on streaming and music versus film. So Renee, I will ask you that same question. Do you feel that streaming has been a benefit for music and or film?
Yes, I do. And I have to say that from looking at a worldwide situation, if you know the right platforms to tap into and the right programs to align yourself with, artists forget to look at the analytics. They forget to look at the back office on their distribution streaming, right, to really know how to navigate. And I'm happy that we have so many different choices, but when you can't pick up the phone and they want you to go and watch a video on how this platform works, it's not always the best tactic for the artist. Okay, don't have a team. But if you are able to tap into some of the companies that do offer special programming, it's a plus. So we have to work better on bridging the gap. As you know, we do. That's why I do these little mixes every 90 days and bring professionals from some of the apps that you can't get in the phone. We track them down. We track them down. And you got to talk. You got to tell us. I think that the Tubies, the freebies, and there's another new app that just launched a week ago that I'm trying to find who's controlling it. I think it's great for artists that have content that every artist should start telling their own story with their own bio documentary and putting it on a Tubi, right? Because then that means you can stream, you can break it up in segments. Now you can take bits and pieces of that, put it on YouTube. You got that content, you can break that up again, put it on another platform. So I think if they're utilized properly with playing, right, is because you can't just go knock on BET's door and say, here's my biopic. But you can go to the streaming platforms, right? Even now, Paramount is not saying, hey, come on, I want all of these Black independent films to come over here on the platform. Because Tubi is killing the game right now.
It is.
So, if the artists know that that's an opportunity in a direction that they should go into, then yes, it is very beneficial. And I'm sorry on that.
So doing their own docuseries and biopic. So Big Jigg, if you was to do your own biopic right now, you got a writer, we got a director, everything. What would your opening scene be like?
Before I answer that, let's say this real quick.
Okay.
I think that too, for the longest, people have to understand with these streaming sites and all these different apps.
Yes.
They use us to get their apps jumping. Like all the artists to go to Spotify when really you can build something built on your own where you can get the stuff directly to you, where you ain't got to go through a middleman and all of that. Because all we doing when we instead of us being artists and we send our traffic directly to our fans, we send the traffic to the other stuff, that middlemans, when we're really in all actuality, we making their stuff hot as well as us, our fan base over there. When it's a situation that could block out the middleman and you can have something built where all the stuff comes directly to you. You can have access directly with your fans, like, hey, my new single out. Go download it and buy it, and it goes straight to your account. And versus having to go through the middleman. That's the only thing I don't like about streaming, because they pimped us to make their streaming sites hot. Okay, yeah. So we gonna do something, and like for instance, you ain't never noticed how some clubs when they book parties, they'll let the main person come in free, and then they be like, okay, well, yeah, we want you to do this so you can. So basically, that's just a gimmick for you to promote it. If you got a following, so now your following gonna come out because you gonna be there. That's the same app did with us. Oh, okay, but we gonna let Future and all us send his people over here because that's gonna help get our app jumping faster. You know what I'm saying? That's all they've been doing forever. You know what I mean? But as far as the other question, when you said something about wasn't those the other questions you asked? Oh,
your biopic right now, what would your opening scene look like?
My opening scene would probably be I'm from Chicago, so my opening scene has to be something either I go shoot it back home or shoot it somewhere that look like home.
Mm-hmm.
It would be probably me running around the hood being bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In a little bad jit running around. Have me a little cute little chubby dude running around in the pic, and they playing me as a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Running around. You know what I'm saying?
You running around on the block. Okay, cool. I will watch that. That definitely sounds like a opening scene for one of the next impactful rappers. So Renee, with the conference coming up, what are the top 3 things ticket goers should be looking out for?
Right now, the first one, get your ticket because we're almost sold out, as usual.
Oh yeah.
So again, the Radio Music and Film Summit, our workshops are absolutely free. Okay, we do not charge. I'm close to getting there for the entire conference to be free. Okay, so our Friday night we kick off with our open red carpet. We are the trendsetters. Okay, we do open red carpet to allow everybody to walk the red carpet. 1, to know what it is to walk on the red carpet. 2, to promote yourself, to promote whatever brand it is that you're there to build. Then we kick off with our artist showcase that's hosted by our funny man, Shotty.
Okay.
Got Head Crack from Dish Nation that will be hosting our Artist Unplugged here. We have a special award called Drop the Mic. So we got a sneak panelists that will be there to judge that along. So we start something off new that they're gonna walk away with the golden mic. And then the Southern Soul Experience. We are celebrating Bigg Williams. He has the #1 blues and Southern Soul show in Alabama, and he's a Southern Soul artist. His song is running up the chart, so we're excited. We're celebrating him. And then we have about 8 or 9 Southern Soul artists, 9 dance songs, and we got after party. So when I tell you the fans gonna be liking the boots on the ground, boots gonna be on fire. We got 9 dance teams coming.
Yes.
It's a party. Shout out to C and the Stampede. You know them, you already know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I got my boots and whatnot, but knowing me, I'm probably gonna buy a new outfit.
Oh Lord.
Just for the summit.
And I have to make this announcement. I'm so excited for our partnership with Upscale. Artists, sometimes we struggle with having a platform for new artists to get that big interview that they need to make a part of their press kit in all genres, not just Southern Soul. So I'm so thankful that they saw my vision. They believe in what we're doing. So now we have a page called the Spotlight page that we'll be able to highlight artists, DJs, producers, actors, actresses in that page and do a write-up with pictures. And I'm so thankful that we're able to bring that to the forefront for the culture. So we have that. We have Lindsay from Zatima that's going to be in the house. Oh, yes, we got Terry Vaughn that's going to be in the house. We got Nikki Daniels that's going to be in the house.
Oh, okay.
We got Big Jigg that's going to be in the house. We got Zoe going to be in the house. Listen, we brought the heat. We got the Vice President of iHeartMedia Mid-South. Thank you guys so much for your support. We got the president of SAG-AFTRA Atlanta. Listen, we coming with that fire, with that.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah, that's stacked out. That's real stacked out. All right, so before we get up out of here, and we're gonna play Big Jigg's song one more time. Let everybody know where they need to go to get them tickets before they run out.
Go to www.rmfalliance.com. Listen, the reception, that 7 o'clock hour is the drip party. So you need to come in laced out. You need to be fly so you can get on that red carpet, take your pictures with the drip himself, Big Jigg.
Okay, yes, Big Jigg. Well, we look forward to whining and dining with you and learning as much as we can about the film industry. Thank you so much, Renee, for joining me today and bringing Big Jigg on through WQEB 97.3. This is Drip. One more time for you guys.
Baby G is here. Let's go.
Yeah. We got a whole lot of drip.
I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. All the bitches love my swag. And niggas be mad. We ain't talking about nothing. Hey, and look, we talking about the bag. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. All the bitches love my swag. And niggas be mad. We ain't talking about nothing. Hey, and look, we talking about the bag. I got a whole lot of drip. Neck sitting kind of rocky. Me, I'm just confident, dog. Others say I'm kind of cocky. Me, I'm a trendsetter. I make these niggas want to copy. You know I keep the bed around me and I bring them kind of sloppy. I make it better than okra. Me, I can't do mediocre. I'm a type plate nigga. Everything next level. I got to put my shades on just to look at my bezel. What else? Bitch so bad to me, it made me put her in the press. See, she more than a snack. Me, I do more than just rap. Go niggas sit back and cap. Before I go broke, I go back to the trap. Back to the booth for you just in the snacks. Man, I will not put myself on the map. Man, I will not put myself on the map. CEO nigga ain't never gonna cap. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. All the bitches love my swag. And niggas be mad. We ain't talking about nothing. Hey, and look, we talking about the bag. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. All the bitches love my swag. And niggas be mad. We ain't talking about nothing. Hey, and look, we talking about the bag.
Z-O-E, y'all know me. Tripping, I'm a poet. Sweating Christian in the loop. Sweating Christian in New York. Yeah, birds and sick, but they free. All my niggas true. What's a logger with no roof? Dripping butter, baby, blue. Ain't no joking, bitch, I've been the villain. Swagger sick and need some penicillin. Left fresh like a fumament. Panoramic, you can't see the ceiling. 220 down the avenue, and the rust done. Louis V beat it aviators in my neck, looking like an avion. Ran the street, finna run it back like your girlfriend run a Peloton. No bad boy, I'm a good guy, and I'm still pouring up the Dillion. What's the Dillion? On Benzo, Exxon Pet, got pallets on. Cold with the crest, blessed by the best, finna run it for eons up.
I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. All the bitches love my swag. And niggas be mad. We ain't talking about nothing. Hey, and look, we talking about the bag. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. I do. I got a whole lot of drip. All the bitches love my swag. And niggas be mad. We ain't talking about nothing. Hey, and look, we
Man, all right. WQEB 97.3. Once again, that was Big Jigg featuring Gorilla Zoe. Drip. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. And don't forget to go to the Radio Music Film Summit's website and get them tickets. I was your host, Queen Evelina, and this was the Radio Cafe Live on WQEB 97.3. We out.
Yeah.